Good evening. We are here to give presentation on ISC1 of database management systems, and which is guided by Professor Snehal Patil ma'am. We have topic of dynamic hashing, and my group member is Mayuri Kulkarni and myself Ajinkya Mali. Dynamic hashing. The dynamic hashing method is used to overcome the problems of static hashing like bucket overflow. Dynamic hashing in this method, data buckets grow and or shrink as the records increases or decreases. This method is also known as extendable hashing method. In this method makes hashing dynamic, that is, it allows insertion or deletion without resulting in poor performance. And dynamic hashing prevents issues caused by a database growing too large and allows for maximum performance. And next, working of dynamic hashing. Dynamic hashing is similar to a find and replace feature where users are able to specify a specific item and create a system of rules that change it. In dynamic hashing, only a small amount of data is ever accessed at one time, and making it easier on a computer's resource to perform one or more of the following commands. First is the command is insert, which adds selected content. Second one is delete, which removes selected content. Third one is update, which changes selected content. Fourth one, query, which pulls up all results with specified criteria. Dynamic hashing simplifies the work of searching a large database for a special piece of information and performing various actions on it. Next example, over to you, Mayuri.
Hello, my name is Mayuri, and as we know in dynamic hashing, we can perform different actions like insertion and deletion. Here we are going to see the example of insertion. In this example, we will see the steps for inserting key 9 with address 10001 in hash table. Here in this table, the last two bits of 2 and 4 are 00, so it will go into the bucket B0. The last two bits of 5 and 6 are 01, so it will go into the bucket B1. The last two bits of 1 and 3 are 10, so it will go into the bucket B2. Last two bits of 7 is 11, so it will go into the bucket B3. Next slide. Since key 9 has hash address 10001, it must go into the first bucket, but bucket B1 is already full, so it will get split. The splitting will separate 5 and 9 from 6, since the last bits of 5 and 9 are 001, so it will go into the bucket B1. The last three bits of 6 are 101, so it will go into the bucket B5. Keys 2 and 4 are still in B0. The record in B0 pointed by 000 and 100 entry, because last two bits of both the entries are 00. Keys 1 and 3 are still in B2. The record in B2 pointed by 101 and 110 entry, because the last two bits of both the entry are 10. Key 7 is still in the B3. The record in B3 pointed by 111 and 011 entry, because the last two bits of both the entry are 11. Next slide, advantages of dynamic hashing. In this method, the performance does not decrease as the data grows in the system. It simply increases the size of memory to accommodate the data. In this method, memory is well utilized as it grows and shrinks with data. This method is good for dynamic database where data grows and shrinks frequently. Data retrieval is less expensive in terms of computing. No problem of data loss since the storage capacity increases dynamically. With dynamic changes in hashing function, associated old values are rehashed with respect to new hash function. Next slide. There are also some of disadvantages of dynamic hashing. In this method, the directory size may increase significantly if several records are hashed on the same directory while keeping the record distribution non-uniform. Size of every bucket is fixed. Memory is vested in pointers when the global depth and local depth difference becomes drastic. This method is complicated to code. In this case, the bucket overflow situation will also occur, but it might take little time to reach the situation than static hashing. This is because the data address will keep changing as buckets grow and shrink. If there is huge increase in data, maintaining the bucket address table becomes tedious. In this method, if the data size increases, the bucket size is also increased. These addresses of data will be maintained in the bucket address table. Next. Thank you.